Have you ever thought about retiring decades earlier than most people by using a simple but powerful financial strategy? For many, early retirement sounds unrealistic, but the FIRE strategy has helped thousands of people take control of their time and money far sooner than they ever expected. In this video, I'm going to explain what the FIRE strategy really is, how it works, and how you can start applying it, even if you're not earning a massive income. I'll also break down the key principles that make FIRE achievable and sustainable over the long term. Before we jump in, if you want practical strategies for building wealth and designing a life on your own terms, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. What is FIRE? FIRE is a lifestyle movement focused on extreme saving and investing to achieve financial independence as quickly as possible. The core idea is simple. Save and invest a large portion of your income, typically 50 to 70%, so you can build enough wealth to cover your living expenses without working. Once your investments generate enough passive income to support your lifestyle, you're financially independent and can retire early if you choose. This isn't about being lazy or avoiding work forever. It's about having the freedom to choose how you spend your time, whether that's pursuing passion projects, traveling, spending time with family, or starting a business without financial pressure. The basic math behind FIRE. The foundation of FIRE relies on a simple calculation called the 4% rule. This rule suggests that if you withdraw 4% of your retirement savings each year, your money should last at least 30 years, possibly forever. Here's how it works. Multiply your annual expenses by 25, and that's your FIRE number. For example, if you spend $40,000 per year, you need $1 million saved. If you spend $60,000 annually, you need $1.5 million. The math assumes your investments grow at an average rate that keeps pace with inflation while you withdraw your living expenses. This calculation has been tested through various market conditions and has proven reliable for most retirees who follow it carefully. Different types of FIRE. Not everyone pursues FIRE the same way. There are several variations depending on your lifestyle preferences and income level. Lean FIRE means living on a minimal budget, often $25,000 to $40,000 per year. This requires extreme frugality, but allows you to reach financial independence faster. Fat FIRE is the opposite, where you save enough to maintain a more comfortable lifestyle with annual expenses of $100,000 or more. This takes longer to achieve, but offers more flexibility in retirement. Barista FIRE is a middle ground where you reach partial financial independence and cover remaining expenses with part-time work you enjoy. Coast FIRE means you've saved enough that your investments will grow to your full FIRE number by traditional retirement age without additional contributions, allowing you to work less stressful jobs or reduce hours now. Calculate your FIRE number. Figuring out your personal FIRE number is the first real step. Start by tracking every expense for at least 3 months to understand your true spending. Be honest and include everything from rent and groceries to entertainment and insurance. Once you know your annual spending, multiply that number by 25. This gives you your target savings amount. If you want to be more conservative, multiply by 30 instead, which means withdrawing only 3.3% per year and provides extra safety against market downturns. Remember to account for healthcare costs, which can be significant if you retire before qualifying for Medicare at 65. Also consider whether your expenses might change in retirement, as some costs like commuting may disappear while others like travel might increase. Increase your savings rate. The fastest way to reach FIRE is maximizing how much money you keep each month. Most people save 10 to 15% of their income, but FIRE followers typically save 50% or more. The higher your savings rate, the fewer years until financial independence. At a 50% savings rate, you can retire in about 17 years. At 65%, it drops to around 10 years. At 75%, you're looking at just 7 years. To increase your savings rate, start by cutting unnecessary subscriptions and memberships you rarely use. Reduce housing costs by downsizing, getting a roommate, or moving to a lower-cost area. Cook at home instead of eating out frequently. Buy used items instead of new when possible. Use public transportation or bike instead of owning multiple cars. The key is finding cuts that don't make you miserable. Extreme deprivation leads to burnout, so focus on eliminating spending that doesn't truly add value to your life. Boost your income. While cutting expenses is important, there's a limit to how much you can reduce spending. Increasing income has no ceiling and can dramatically accelerate your FIRE timeline. Ask for a raise at your current job by documenting your achievements and market value. Switch jobs every few years, as job hoppers typically earn 10 to 20% more than those who stay put. Develop high-income skills like coding, design, or sales that command premium salaries. Start a side hustle based on your existing skills or interests, whether that's freelancing, consulting, creating digital products, or running an online business. Even an extra $500 to $1,000 per month can shave years off your FIRE journey when invested consistently. Invest wisely for growth. Saving alone isn't enough. You need to invest so your money grows through compounding. Most FIRE followers stick to low-cost index funds that track the overall market, offering diversification and strong long-term returns. Skip risky stock picking and complicated strategies. First, use tax-advantaged accounts like 400 and Onyx, at least up to the employer match, Roth IRAs, and HSAs. Then invest extra money in a taxable brokerage account with the same simple index fund approach. Automate your contributions so you invest consistently and avoid temptation to spend. Plan for healthcare. Healthcare is a big worry for early retirees, especially in places without universal coverage. In the U.S., retiring before 65 means you must cover the gap until Medicare. You can buy insurance through the ACA marketplace with possible subsidies. Join a health-sharing ministry, less coverage, or work part-time for benefits. Include healthcare costs in your FIRE plan, often $500, $1,000 plus per month. If costs are high where you live, consider moving to a state with better options. A solid healthcare plan reduces stress in early retirement. Handle the mental shift. Financial independence isn't just a money goal, it's a mindset shift. Many people struggle with identity after leaving traditional work. Before retiring, try longer breaks and build hobbies and relationships outside your job. You might still choose to work, just without financial pressure, and that's perfectly normal. FIRE isn't about never working again. It's about making work optional and taking control of your time. The real freedom is knowing you can walk away anytime. When you think about it, the FIRE strategy isn't just about retiring early. It's about gaining freedom and options in your life. With the right mindset and consistent habits, early retirement becomes a realistic goal instead of a distant dream. I'd love to know, what does financial independence look like to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy seeing how people define their ideal life. If this video helped you see a new path toward early retirement, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's curious about financial independence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.